Do you want to know everything about the new Star Citizen hardware, the Monstertech flight sim chairs, a long-term experience report and whether the investment is it worth it? Then you are right here. Because in this video, we show you everything about the new Monstertech MFC flight sim chairs, which are officially licensed from the start with 3 different Star Citizen designs. And since we have been using one of the predecessor chairs of Monstertech for several years, we can give you some details about whether the investment is it worth it and where the pros and cons lie. First, we start with the unboxing, the installation and the various settings and features. Then, we take a look at the pricing and whether this investment can be worth it for you. And at least, we go into detail about our experiences in about 3 years of continuous use of this MFC flight chair, the direct predecessor of the new Star Citizen chair series. So let's start. In terms of packaging and safety, you have nothing to worry about. The package comes safely and is properly packed. As a viable option, there are rotating brakes and also brakes for the wheels. This allows you to completely fix your chair. And that makes sense, especially if you are thinking about attaching your joystick or your thrust control directly to the chair. And at this point note that the chair was made available to us by our partner Monstertech, but without any influence or conditions, so it is our absolutely clear, free and own opinion about the chair. You can set it up in a few minutes on your own. And we start with the chair wheels, which we bring into the swivel and attach the gas-pressured cylinder. Finally, we attach the base, which comes to the underside of the seat. Here, make sure that the floor is clean and free of small things, so that you do not get scratches or damage to the seat or the backrest. Alternatively, you can of course use the packaging material that comes with the chair. All screws can be found in the chair itself and must first be removed for installation. To screw the base in place, you operate the adjustment of the chair and have access to the 2 screws at the front. And for the entire installation, you only need 2 different Allen keys. And these are not in the scope of delivery. And don't worry, you can't screw anything wrong here. But make sure that the recess in your chair, so the front, is also in front. You can easily check this by looking to see if the connection for the gas-pressured spring is at the backside. The other holes and preparations in the front area are for the mount for a center joystick. You can also choose this via Monstertech in the various variants for your joystick manufacturer. In the next step, we first remove the prepared screws for the armrests. And here too, you can, as we have already shown you in various videos, install additional mounts for a joystick mount or a HOTAS mount directly on the chair. In this case, we do not use any additional mounts and only attached armrests. And of course, we will also go into the same detail on the different ways of functioning on the 4D armrests on the chair functions itself. And with the finished chair base, we have also completed the prerequisites to attach the backrest. Here too, the 3 mounting screws are already installed and we have to remove them first. Afterwards, we can then bring the chair backrest to our base and slowly push it into the prepared holes. We can then attach the backrest with the 3 previous removed screws and also with an Allen key. And finally, we can attach the optional included plastic closure cap. And with that, all relevant installations for the MFC flight chair are already completed, and we can connect the base with the attached backrest to the chair cross. And this is simply plug-in. This means that we simply plug the gas pressure cylinder into the prepared hole on the base plate. Congratulations, you have successfully assembled the Monstertech RSI Tempest. So, let's take a closer look at it. All MFC flight chairs can be adjusted in height, have a synchronous mechanism, which means that the seat surface and the backrest move synchronously with each other, as well as a backrest that can be fixed in 5 positions. In addition, the backrest can also be adjusted in height in 6 positions. Also, we find a seat depth adjustment, a seat inclination adjustment, padded 4D armrests, a fiberglass reinforced footrest, and seat surface sections for a center joystick. And the official maximum load is 150 kilograms, so we still have some room. The seat height can be adjusted between 47 and 60 centimeters, whereby we can also use an additional 5 centimeter adjustment area with 42 centimeter at the seat depth. Using the knob of the right, we can adjust the resistance of the backrest, so how difficult or how easy it can be moved backwards. And we find the seat height adjustment on this lever. We can adjust different heights of the backrest via 6 adjustments, but this works best while sitting. The MFC does not use an adjustable lumbar support, but the support function is more than good due to the adjustability of the entire backrest. Very comfortable. On the left side of the rotary knob, we can fixate or release the backrest. And with the lever on the left side, we can move the seat forward or backward. On the rear right side, we have an inclination adjustment for the seat. The 4D armrests can be moved outwards or inwards, upwards or downwards, or adjusted via against the support surface, whereby we can also adjust them separately. The surface is soft here, but not too soft, but offers resistance. As an optional extra, you can equip your MFC flight chair with fixable wheels and a rotary brake. This means that you can fix everything here that gives you a maximum of stability and support. And if you are thinking of playing with a sim setup right on the chair, either via a chair mount or a middle joystick mount, we can definitely recommend the rotary brake and the adjustable wheels. Because here you have more stability when moving. But let's take a look at the price and what you get for it. For the officially licensed Star Citizen chairs, you pay about €100 or $100 more, in contrast to the standard chairs that you can buy at Monstertech. The Robot Space Industries and Mirai variant is cheaper, with just under €1,000 or $900 without shipping costs than the Anvil version. And the difference here is in the seat cover used. The RSI and Mirai variant is made of a special hybrid material from the manufacturer Continental, which consists of a mixture of vinyl and polyurethane. The artificial leather that is made of this material is therefore very soft and its surface is durable and breathable. So no sweaty artificial leather cover. The Anvil Aerospace version for just under €1,100 or $1,000, on the other hand, is made of a special material called Cordura. And this special mil-spec fabric even meets the requirements of the US military. But more on that later, because our chair, which we have been using for 3 years, is made on the same material. But where's the difference to the standard Monstertech chairs? The difference is here in the details, because the Star Citizen certified chairs all have a removable patch on the back and various stitched elements. In addition, they are colorfully adapted to the different ship manufacturers and definitely make a lot of sense visually. In general, the chair quality of the Monstertech Flight Sim chairs is at the highest level. Here, the fine-tuning of the Star Citizen manufacturers is added. A wonderful combination. All seams and details are absolutely cleanly processed. Here we do not find any errors or any complications. And of course, it is not for nothing that this is a made-in-Germany chair, which the fewest manufacturers can claim. And behind the production is the German-renowned office chair manufacturer Vestaro, which has been manufacturing high-quality office and leather chairs since 1966. So let's take a look at the quality. And here we can go back to the experiences from about 3 years ago, after we presented the first Monstertech MFC Flight Chair 5, the Night Falcon. Here, we choose the 100% Cordura mil-spec fabric as the reference material. And of course, you can also find the review here on the channel. Here we have also shown you how you can attach a chair mount for the front-mounted joystick holder in the middle and for various side chair mounts. This gives you the opportunity to anchor your entire setup directly on the chair and to get the shortest path and the most immersive feeling. This is the absolute maximum for a sim setup. Our 3-year-old Monstertech MFC 5 has changed little in terms of quality and appearance and still looks like it did on the first day. And of course, we will show you some recent recordings in a moment. The MFC flight chairs are not just gaming chairs. Here, the requirements are much higher. Starting with the seating position, the lateral support and the long-term seating option, the MFC chairs offer advantages compared to regular gaming chairs. As personal experience, we had a Secret Labs Titan Evo or the good old DX Racer for a few years. The biggest difference when switching to an MFC was that we could sit comfortably here after several hours, so 5 to 10 hours at daily use. In addition, the material quality is a completely different level. Whether the 100% Cordura variant or in the waterproof synthetic leather version of Continental from vinyl and polyurethane. And even after more than 3 years of daily, hour-long use, our MFC 5 is still as good as in the first day. The seat cushion is not worn out. The seams are still cleanly processed, not burst open, and the material does not show any signs of wear and tear. And all mechanical components of the chair are also still without any damages. The hydraulic cylinder also works as on the first day. Therefore, our expectations for the upgrade of the MFC Flight Chair series are really high. The differences to the current version are nice upgrades. For example, the slightly changed angle of the armrests, which can be adjusted a little more comfortably. Also, the chair cross was also slightly improved. Here we now have a ruffled and wider surface for our feet. It is felt that the seat comfort also has slightly been improved, so the padding of the backrest and the seat surface. Basically, a very successful upgrade of this enthusiast chair series. Regarding the difference from Cordura material to the special synthetic leather from Continental, we still lack the long-term experience. But the vinyl polyurethane synthetic leather also feels pleasant even at the currently high temperatures. So we don't sweat, like on some synthetic leather chairs. This synthetic leather is also a little softer and feels more pleasant on the skin than the Cordura fabric, which really seems unindestructible. The price-performance ratio is balanced according to our expectations. That means we don't pay too much here, because the quality of the chair is definitely justified by the price. The MFC series are definitely comparable to very high-quality office chairs in terms of quality and seating comfort, and are quite similar in price. So finally, we can recommend the MFC series to anyone who spends some time on his computer, whether is it for simulation use, for playing games, or also in the office. Because the materials used, the quality and the seat comfort definitely play in the top league. And that justifies the price again. And the extra prices, especially for the Star Citizen variants, for the gimmicks and small details, is in our favor. A really nice piece of Star Citizen hardware. But I'm curious about your opinions. Let us know in the comments. See you soon and thanks for watching.